lot to talk about in a short amount of time. So I'm going to wait for a couple of you guys to get in here first, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Let me know you're in here. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment real quick. I'm seeing zeros up there. There's a lot of stuff to sift through in the news today. And what I found was some very important topics that I want to discuss with you guys. So in the last couple live streams, we talked about Iran's strategy in this conflict with Western forces in the region and abroad. And it seems as though their strategy is working, right? What their ultimate goal was and is to raise the price of oil, to reduce the supply chain, or reduce the supply of oil to Western countries, thereby increasing the cost. And they have accomplished that already. They have accomplished it. It has started, right? What we're seeing now this morning was a 3% increase in crude oil, pretty much all around. All right, so oil has already increased in price. All right, and now we're also seeing a lot of shipping companies are now announcing that they will not ship anything through the Red Sea or the Suez Canal. BP Oil was the latest shipping company to announce that they will not be shipping oil through the Red Sea or the Suez Canal due to the situation, right? This also includes Maersk, Hapag-Lloyd, MSC, CMA CGM, and Evergreen, among other companies. So what we're seeing is Iran and their proxy forces strategy is working out, okay? Now, over the weekend, there was a Maltese ship which was hijacked, all right? But this Maltese ship was not hijacked by Houthis. It was hijacked by Somali pirates, okay? What this indicates is a coalition or rather cooperation between the Somalis and the Houthis to place blockades in the Red Sea along the Bab al-Mandab Straits, right? So a lot of these companies which announced that they will not be going through the Red Sea or the Suez Canal, what they planned on doing is go around Africa now so that they would bypass the high threat areas, right? Because the insurance costs to go through there is skyrocketed. And not just that, it's very dangerous to go through there now. Well, if the Somali pirates are cooperating with the Houthis, then all of those companies are also going to have to be careful as they go around the Horn of Africa, right? So not only is it dangerous to ship anything through the Suez Canal, it's also going to be very dangerous for them to ship anything around the Horn of Africa. So that being said, if Somalia is aligned with the Houthis, we need to be on the watch for the Somalis gaining access to things like Iranians' kamikaze drones, right? Because that's one of the reasons why the Houthis are able to project so much power now. They were given those kamikaze drones by Iran. So if the Somali pirates get those too, then they will be able to extend the projection of power of the Iranian alliance. So this is a very, very big story, right? This cooperation between Somali pirates and Houthis. This is a very big story that the mainstream media is just not touching. They're not touching this story. They're not talking about it. But the implications here are very, very serious. You know, we're talking about a 3% increase in oil just this morning. We're talking about the largest shipping companies are now halting their operations through the Suez Canal. And then their goal, or rather their plan to offset that, was to go around Africa. And now that is also being jeopardized. There's a very real possibility now that they might not be able to go around Africa. Okay, so this is very serious, right? This has a lot of implications for energy in Europe, and not just energy, but all kinds of commercial trade goods that go through the Suez Canal up into the Mediterranean. And so to address this issue, Pentagon officials announced that they're trying to set up a maritime coalition, a 40-nation maritime coalition to protect commercial shipping lanes through the Red Sea. Well, that pissed off Iran, and so they're saying that it's not going to work out well for us. We'll see about that. Tensions are definitely escalating. Iran has stated that the Red Sea is their backyard, right? And there will be no Western maritime forces in that region. So things could really pop off, and we're going to see. We're definitely going to see what happens. But all that being said, Israel launched a cyber attack against Iran this morning. They attacked Iranian gas stations. This is probably something that you haven't heard about on mainstream media. But anyway, so 70% of their gas stations were shut down this morning. 70% of them. All right, so the people of Iran, right, the civilians, as they're trying to go to fill up their tanks, as they're trying to fill up their vehicles with gas, they were not able to this morning. 70% of the gas tanks were offline. Now, I'm sure that they were able to work around that. There are ways that you can get around gas station hacks. So it's not something that's major, right? You can use manual pumps to get stuff out of the tanks. It's going to be a headache for them, but it's not a serious attack, right? But one of the things that we do need to keep our eye on are things that occurred at refineries, right? Suspicious activity at our refineries or at our oil and natural gas wells or rigs or pumps or whatever, and gas lines and things like that. Because those are the targets that Iran clearly stated that they were going after. They very clearly said they are targeting our refineries, they're targeting our wells, they're targeting our pipelines, and they're targeting our tankers. All right. So with that in mind, a oil refinery in Galveston had a small fire this weekend, which resulted in a chemical leak. Right. There was a shelter-in-place order that was given, and it was recently lifted. The shelter-in-place order was lifted. Now, am I saying that this refinery in Galveston was attacked? The Marathon refinery? No, I'm not saying that it was attacked. What I'm saying is we need to keep our eyes on that kind of thing, because those are precisely the targets that Kayhan News Agency said Iran and her proxies would be targeting. Okay. So what else was there I need to talk about? I think that pretty much covers it, guys. All of these things going on, we were given warning about these things. Okay, I'm not, in the last couple live streams, I told you guys these type of things were going to happen. They're going to get worse, and they have. It's not me forecasting these things. Okay, these things that are happening now were warned to us by our adversaries, and they are following through with their word. I'm just here relaying the message to you guys because the mainstream media refuses to do it. They want you to focus on everything else. Okay, they want you to hear about the latest celebrity gossip. They want you to focus on some indictments that are never going anywhere. They never lead to anything except for just distraction. They have you read pages and pages and pages of articles, right, of who supposedly did what and how they're going to get locked up forever. And then at the end of it, it turns out to be a big, huge nothing burger, and you've wasted your time. Okay. So, all that being said, I try my best. I really try my best to sift through all the noise for you guys to bring you what I consider to be the raw news. Okay. And what you got today was what I consider to be the important news, the story that we should be talking about, the things that are going to affect commercial trade through the Red Sea, the Suez Canal, and around Africa, which could potentially lead to a halt in maritime commercial traffic, not just through the Suez Canal, not just through the Red Sea, but also around Africa, because the Somali pirates have displayed that they are now working in coordination with the Houthis to place blockades on maritime commercial traffic. This is huge. Okay. And nobody's talking about it. So if you guys appreciate the live streams, if you appreciate what I do, you could buy me a coffee or share the videos, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed or rang the notification bell, please do that. Sharing the videos really would help my channel to grow. I'm trying to get monetized. I've been trying to get monetized for a very long time, but YouTube suppresses my videos and they reduce the amount of hours that I get. I've proven it time and time again. Don't need to go into that, but sharing the videos would help. Giving me a thumbs up would help, and leaving a comment would as well to help my video to be recommended to people who are not my subscribers. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you got something out of today's video. Don't forget to, do all the good jazz and help me out with the algorithms. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. As always, don't forget, help out your neighbors.